Here it is. Here it is again. Skip here. We're doing another in this series, and this is, by the way, a series. It will total someplace between 10 and 15 different video segments, all of them around 7 to 10 minutes, so they won't take a long time. The purpose again is to give an overview of all of the elements involved in building a network marketing success program. Affiliate marketing is the focus, and by the way, affiliate marketing is any time you have a product that's you're selling somebody else's product. That could include network marketing. It can include a number of different categories. But what do you need to build a long-term stable platform in online marketing? That's really what this addresses. There will be a link as to a program that will contain all of the elements I'll be discussing through this series to give you a platform that you can actually learn how to apply step by step, apply all the principles, and create something of your own. So I want to proceed with the subject of this one is, how does affiliate marketing work? The first real subject was what is affiliate marketing, and now how does it work? Again, there's going to be a whole series of these, and so I pay attention. And now, by the way, also you'll be finding these on my website. The series is still in production, depending on when you're watching this particular video. And like I say, it'll be about a 15, probably around 15 session program, between 10 and 15 sessions. Anybody who is looking to get into online marketing, affiliate marketing in particular, anybody who has been doing it and not successful and struggling with it, anybody that's been around a little bit and they want to up their game and improve on what they're doing to take it to that next level. So this addresses a broad market. So I want to get right into this first. Each topic is going to have a number of subcategories to see what are the elements involved in that particular topic. Okay, so let's go to our first topic. How does affiliate marketing work? The first thing I want to look at is niche market research. Niche market research is different than product research. If you look at a particular niche market, now that could be health, it could be sports, it could be any number of different categories as a general category, and then you look for a product within that. You need to look at what is current and what has some sustainability, so that in the long term you'll have something that will hold up over changes and trends and whatnot over time. There are some niches and products that are trendy, that come and go. So you want to avoid the things that appear to be at least short-term trends. So look at the bigger picture. You have to kind of do a little research on the things that are sustainable over time. What do you really want to do? And then what's the character of that particular niche? And if it's going to require hard products, actual products and goods and services, take a close look at that to make sure that there are things that are renewable and sustainable, and where there's going to be a minimum of handling and traffic and that kind of thing, and back orders and the other kinds of things you can run into. Any market that you can work in, any niche market that you can work in where you can use digital downloadable products is a huge advantage. So that's just a big thing to really consider. Niche product research. That's to go to the products within a particular niche and to look at what are the products, what is a core product that you can run with that will work alongside of a number of other accessory type products or supportive products that can become part of an overall scheme. You'll hear a lot of conversation about that. There's a scheme of things that helps you create long-term multiple streams of income, and preferably one of the biggest trends online is subscriptions. So anything where you can get involved in subscriptions and that kind of thing where the product is concerned is really powerful. That's where you really get that exponential growth and something that just grows and gives you a long-term residual income that's pretty amazing. So looking at the products within a niche is a really important thing. Having product knowledge. This is where if you have a particular product you're looking at, make sure you have knowledge of that product, preferably that you are an actual user of the product. Get to know the product so you become the expert. And quite often you don't have to study it for all your life or whatever to understand a particular product and its advantages. But if you don't understand and have a passion for your product, that's a big negative against you. But if you take the time to learn and have the product knowledge acquisition is a big deal. Product knowledge is critical to be credible in building your own personal brand online. And branding, of course, is one of the big subjects we'll talk more about. But it is so important to be credible and have actual knowledge of what it is you're promoting. Target market identification. Target market. This can be a deep subject. You can get so far into this. And target market is first identifying who are the people that are going to most identify with what you're doing. What are the different groups, target groups? It might be, if you're in sports, a sportsman. It might be athletes of various types. It might be people who are in business to build business. It might, whatever your overall category. And then how do you narrow that down to be very specific about the people within that category that may have already shown an interest in the product that you have? So a lot of work here in terms of identifying your target market and honing that down to where you can really be specific so your money isn't wasted. So when you're marketing to people who have already expressed an interest in what you have within a particular niche. Okay, so that's a really important category. Ad source research. Now there's a lot of different ad sources. And what people are not aware of, I mean, you've got social media, Google and Bing and, the pay-per-click and pay-per-action, and you got solo ads, a place where you can go to buy leads. You got all these different sources. You also have targeted leads in offline resources and publications. So there's a lot of different areas where you can market that you may not otherwise think about, but that identify those who are specifically interested in what you have. So you want to identify those that have the highest potential for you, including what they call influencers, and there's various target markets and whatnot that you can work with. So that's a general subject that you really want to get to know. It's really going to help you. And again, if this is something that you're doing on your own and you want to build it, these are important elements to look at and to consider as you build your profile. You also want to look at split testing and promotions. The various promotions you're going to do are going to require an ad of some kind. To know what is the most effective is a process we call split testing, where you run several different ads on a very minor scale and see which ones are producing the most and that people will respond to, and then boil it down to the ones that do get the highest activity and eliminate the ones that don't. That's called split testing, and it's really critical, and you'll find that all the experts use split testing as a part of their process. So learning to do that, learning the difference of how you use your language, the words that you might change to make it more effective and all that, that's a big deal. And that's a subject that you get way into. And by the way, in the step-by-step program that I'll have a link for, it gets in all of that and how you split test and the information and ads and funnels and all that kind of stuff as to how you can do that more effectively. So that's a big subject. Data collection. You need to be able to track what you do. So traffic and collecting data is really important to know how many people are seeing your ads, how many people are responding to it, what are the balances, how many people are just stopping and moving on without any conversions, just a lot of information and data that you claim. So that's a whole system of data support that you're going to need to consider as you build your business. And then data analytics. You can't do data analytics unless you actually collect the data in the first place. But understanding data analytics and how to look at it to say, okay, what is it gives me the best chance of spending my money effectively in my advertising, that the people I bring in are really going to be interested in what I have, and I get a high rate of conversions and sales because of the number of people that are brought in. So these are some things, pointers again, within that system, that title of, how does this whole thing work? Well, it works with a lot of these bits and pieces you put together as part of one system. So that said, I want to I'll close out this particular video. I'm trying to keep each one brief. I do recommend on these videos take notes, stop, whatever, so you get a good, clear overall picture. With that, I do have my website listed here, and I have a link to a program that is a 30-session system of training that takes you from zero to hero, that tells you everything you need, every subject that I'm going to cover in the roughly 15 videos that will be available to you in this series. Everything I touch on will be covered in this 30-session program. And in the end of it, it will have you earning. If you follow the program and you learn from the program and you do what it says to do, the income potential in here is absolutely incredible. It's all about setting you up as an entrepreneur for the long run and the years ahead, that you can call your own shots, and having that financial and time freedom that most people want. So if that's the kind of thing you want, follow through this, check it out, and depending on when you look at this, the full series will be on my my website. Again, each video will be somewhat short, and there's a lot of other resources on my website to have you check out. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we will be in touch soon. Thanks. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye.